Let us proceed. While you were gone, I healed up. I recharged the box of power cure. Sure, we had plenty of food to sleep, but come on. I can put in some inputs in order to save our characters from aging. These folks ate some aging here. Looks like Zachary went up. Well, Zachary is rather just separate from these others for reasons which have mentally escaped me, as opposed to physically or emotionally escaped me. Zachary found a shield. Oh boy, I'm sure it's great. It's Mystic Shield. Yes, permanently discard that. Get it out of my inventory. No one loves it. Hello? I should probably... I thought he did cast that. Whatever. Nothing here. Just a hallway full of bitter disappointment. This is the stairwell down to level 4. We can go down that later. Hello. Orchid leads. Naginata and plate armor. How good is this plate armor? Wooden. Oh, wow. Wooden plate armor. Get the hell out of this inventory. Black barrels full of no. This appears to be another explosive room. Cage, who will open?
The orc shaman tells lies, and his tea is poisonous. Watch yourself.
Thank you for that heads up. Let's throw down some elemental protection against acid as a precautionary measure. Anything interesting about this pool? No, the water is stagnant. Nothing interesting about the barrels. Team shoot down here. Nope. Just another fucking room for you to blow yourself up in. Okay. Great. What about this? Is this just another room to blow yourself up in? Nope. Let's clean that up first. Looks like it's just gonna be another room to blow yourself up in. Look at all these empty barrels. And then that one barrel there. Again, the heads. Pay attention to the heads.
Other beings say that we orcs just aren't civilized. I now invite you in for a cup of tea to debate the issue.
Okay. Well, we just had to walk straight. You know, we just had to be auto-poisoned. Apparently, we drank the tea. Or had the tea thrown at us. What the hell's even the point of the tip? Use the jump spell, because orcs can't jump. That way you avoid the tea dispensers. Whatever, man. Y'all can die. Is it a -1 poison? It's a -1 poison. Vaccination does disease, antidote does poison. Yeah, whatever. Who will open? You.
Thank you for freeing me. I will return now to my sisters and tell them of your heroic deed.
Great. You'll love to see it.
The rest of the orcs imprisoned me for refusing to do evil. Thanks for getting me out of there.
You're welcome, Snog. High Book of Bark. Only a fragment of the original immense text remains. Yea, and verily did Bark bring the flowers to her generous bosom, and nurture them until they grew strong and prosperous. Bark spake unto them, Go now, mighty flowers, and multiply and prosper. And the flowers went into the world and multiplied, and they did prosper as well. Bark saw that the multiplication of the flowers was good, but something was not 100% confidence. There was a weed in the garden, a black, ugly plant with roots as deep as the world and foul leaves that spread a shadow over the fair flowers and deprived them of the sun they needed to grow and prosper. The weed took water from the flowers so that it may grow alone, and the flowers which grew under the shadow of the weed were stunted and twisted. Their roots were shallow, their leaves were not glossy. The weed began to tempt the other flowers with vile promises of water and sunlight if only they would serve the weed and help it to grow larger than bark and enclose bark under the weed's black shadow. Many of the flowers bent to the weed's will, and the weed did prosper at the expense of bark. Bark saw that this was ill and did seek to stop the weed's advance. And then over here, the High Book of Barkarata. Only a fragment of the original Mint's text remains. Page 8, paragraph 3, word 2 should be read the instead of an a. Rather, should be a the instead of an a. The astute reader will note the marked difference the substitution of the article makes in the text regarding the tending of the garden. Page 1034, paragraph 1, word 8 should be weed instead of weed. Even the simplest acolyte can tell that the weed, source of all evil in the world, should be capitalized to indicate its importance to the world and to bark. Page 8769, paragraph 23, word 7 should read delightful. And this door is locked now. We eat a trap, but there's no more tea flung at us, so yippee for that. Alright, I gotta resolve these faces. Yep. Cure poison. And I'm going to have you do... Either way, huh? I wanted to keep both of our paladins over 150. Yeah, screw it. So it goes. Hopefully we don't get poison again. Otherwise I would have to use more spell points. Book of Ascension, who will read pork and beans. Only a scrap of the original text remains legible. Set the western dials to 1, northern to 2, and eastern to 3. To join the way of bark, pull, lever, and drink. Alright. There's a stairwell leading down. Western dial says 1. Western dial also says 1. Turn that. Turn that. That must be the lever. Whoop. Excuse me. Flip that dial to 3. And turn that dial to 3. That should do it. Go back up to the lever. Sure you. And we get a lovely jingle. Let's go in. Dirt, 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 dirt. Hi. How you doing? I'll just walk into you. That's Shulth. Goodbye, Shulth. We got some stuff for our trouble. It's some venomous plate armor. Okay. Let's chuck this crystal helm. Let's chuck these pearl gauntlets. Or whatever. Weapons-wise, do we still have space to carry weapons? We sure do. Alright, great. Miscellaneous-wise, I think we're doing fine. No problems here. I can always use a potion of the gods to restore those spell points if I was really that desperate. Alright. What do we have in here? It's the crystal water. We are now disciples of Bark. Huzzah! Apparently becoming a disciple of Bark It's pretty good. It's pretty good for the stats. Yeah, that seems good. I like that. Like a Necrolotu and Pork and Beans now. Personalities over 50. Well, 50 and 51. Zachary now with astonishing personality. Kaylin has astounding personality. Vic Benchop, monumental intellect. Yeah, that seems pretty good style-wise. Can't forget that each of these also had some black sludge along the way for some extra bonuses. Alright. Organ Beans himself, not that far below 100. Might. Alright, to level 5. The voice bellows, feed the roots and the tree shall bear fruit. Feed the limbs and suffer the wrath of BARKMAN. Alright, great. Anything interesting about these wells? I'm getting some head shaking here. Heads are like, yeah, whatever. Okay. Well, let's feed some roots. As we have been told. Nyam. Feed me. Alright, that sound effect is probably good. The sound effect of victory and justice, we've heard that before. Just this video. Yum. And looks like this is our last route. Okay. That changed these fountains? No. Likely not. Ominous there. Nice to see no more ceiling traps. Here's a free room. 50 cold resistance. Darkside is appearing to have slower animations than Clouds was, which is fine by me. 50 poison resistance. Yummy. I assume I can only drink from these once. Yeah. Over here we have 50 electricity resistance, and that seems pretty good. Let's go grab our final elemental resistance. So if you can survive the traps and the orcs, then yes. The stat gains and the resistance gains down here, quite useful. And another energy disc that takes us up to 5? Sure does. We can head back to Ellinger and put 1/4 of the castle in phase. Huzzah for that. Do I feel like fussing around with this shit? Oh. Book of Bark. Book seems to be a lengthy diary of Barkman's life. Only a small portion still survives. Well, it's been a while since a squeezed branch feeders occurred. Wait. Eye twitches. Maybe it hasn't been a while. Hold on. I thought the... Hold on, I gotta open up the instruction manual again. I thought the manual said it was the year 800. Yeah, it's 850, as a matter of fact. The Dragon Pharaoh's log entry, which I read in the viewer choice and Darkside intro video. You know, perhaps the calendar between Clouds and Darkside is different. Wild. Is there another book over here? There sure is. Book of Bark. Only a fragment of the original immense text remains. Spread your limbs wide and plant your legs firmly in the ground and gaze into the heart of the tree. Receive the wisdom of bark upon your head and sway with the wind and gather the sunlight into your skin, that you might know the ways of the trees and the grasses and all the green things under the sun. Yea, and verily the truly faithful will dye their skin green so that they might better understand the life of glorious bark. All right, glorious bark. Sure. Feed me. Give me Jim. Yes. Have a treasure room here. The life force of the BARKMAN binds the lid of the chest shut, making it impossible to open. Well, let us go through the limbs and feed them gems. The northern ones vanish. The southern ones do not. Perhaps BARKMAN comes back to each of these and slams gems down. Well, slams the skulls back down anyway. All right. And presumably this is another treasure room with a sealed chest. It is another treasure room with a sealed chest. I should throw down a game save. Yeah. I should also mine some hit points coming into this. Yeah. Hopefully hopefully my buffs don't time out coming into this. Maybe I should have just rested before doing this. That way I could have had all of my spell points. Oh well. Why rest and eat? Nonsense. That's quitter talk. Let's use another power cure on you. For we shall be facing the BARKMAN. Okay with you being at lower hit points. Yeah, okay. Elemental protection wise. Let's do fire and electricity. Fire. Electricity. Oh, Grimith, oh, you could be using gems instead of food. Food is a renewable resource, gems are not. No, the Tower of the High Magic Drums say that gems are a renewable resource too. Grimith, that would take so long. We also have an ass load of gems. It'll be okay. All right, that door opened. Hi. How you doing? How's it going? Greetings. I'm gonna throw down an identify monster. Let's see if this works properly here in Darkside. Yeah. BARKMAN starts with 40,000 hit points. I don't know if the armor class is correct though. That's a lot of fucking armor class. Hold up. Let me go check the clue book here. See if I can find BARKMAN real quick. BARKMAN. Book says 25 AC with 100 speed, 3 attacks, 250 fire damage. If you are foolish enough to release BARKMAN, you get what you deserve. If you must fight him, cast Mass Distortion as he approaches, then turn and jump away. Repeat. By the time you are out of power, he may have lost enough hit points to be defeated. Mass Distortion is absolutely what the fuck I was going to be doing. And am still going to be doing. It's a lot of hit points. 138 armor class, though. Not correct. Attacks 4 instead of 3. Well, as noted, we were having some identify monster spell issues in Clouds. I did try casting that. Great. Well, anywho. That's why I wanted to save these spell points on the clerics. Mass Distortion. Great. Mass Distortion. What do we have? We have Time Distortion. I don't need to run. Ah. I think I am going to have you use Moonrays, though. It makes sense to heal up the entire party a little bit. Yeah. Lay some beat down. How we looking now? We're down to 19k. Good, 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 good. We're just gonna have to chop through several thousand more hit points because I'm out of mass distortions, or I could time distortion away. Like I pointed out with the Dragon King, so long as you don't leave the level, the monster will not heal. Let's get to work, shall we? Any items I want to use? No, no, no. Any other spells I want to use? Nah, I may want to heal. Yeah, I may want to heal. So let's get whacking. You are going to throw down a coin of Moonrays, though, to provide a little bit of supplemental healing for the party. Alright, well, what do we have here? I'm not going to continue to identify. What do we have here that might be useful? I see, I see. We do just have enough for Inferno. Nah. Let's dip into our items here. Fiery Flail. And whack. Moonrays. So, coming in with a newer party, this would definitely be possible, but you would be doing a lot of jumping and dipping away and resting and coming back, provided you did have mass distortion. If you didn't have mass distortion, I suppose you would be doing archery and jumping away? That is a process that would take real-life hours to complete. As it stands, though, our fire resist is pretty strong. We have many powers at our disposal. I'll just let her rip. And Tiny Shop has basically been healing the party here, providing supplemental healing, though he's in a rough space. Let's fix that. Not with you, though. I am going to lay down a power cure on you. And I'm going to take that box from you and lay down a power cure with you. Alright, health-wise, that's okay. Yeah, just keep throwing out fiery flails. I wonder if your melee attacks at this point would do better than fiery flails flat 100 damage. Maybe it's a mistake to be using that. You do get more attacks per round plus all of that stuff, augmenting everything. Yeah, it's probably true. It's probably true. Oh well. Ah! Not having that extra mass distortion. Well, I'm not running. That's coward talk. Grimith, please. Please learn how to read. It's that one that you need to cast it with. Use, not use. Cast. One spell point. Power cure. And then you have box of power cure as well. Definitely not a golem. Give me a use of power cure on you like that. And the beatdown continues ever so slowly and gently. What's your spell point total at? 70? Okay. Here's what you're going to do in this fight. Hop away and rest, and then just shoot down with our cool, powerful bows? Nonsense. Recharge item. You're at 30 now. Only I had damage printouts to give you a sense of how much damage we were doing with our hits. If only. Just fucking up that robber. Okay. All right, he's in the red now. Just like several more thousand hit points to go. But damn it, we're really powerful. We get a lot of fucking attacks. How we doing here health-wise? Okay. Double check again. Okay. I'm curious. Yeah, I can afford to be curious. Identify a monster. 4,000 left. Give me this. And you use that. Alright. And I want you to power cure Zachary. So you can see, I imagine, how I could have made this even easier. Then said, fuck it. Press on. You have it now, right? Yeah. Cool. Coin of dancing swords. Give me some moon rays. Still looking fine. There we go. BARKMAN is down. We found some chainmail for our troubles. Pork and beans. Is this obsidian chainmail? It's platinum chainmail. What the fuck? You go through all that effort, get platinum chainmail. Well, you do get the 2 treasure boxes. Plus, looks like he's got something in here. Dagger, helm, plate mail. All right, what's the dagger made out of? Obsidian? Is the helm and plate mail also made out of obsidian? They sure are. Okay. Obsidian helm, everyone can enjoy. The plate mail, Zachary and Kaylin can enjoy. Plate mail is not as good as plate armor, but here's the thing. It's fucking obsidian, and no one else can wear the plate mail. Like, the difference between plate mail and plate armor is 1 armor class. It's 2. It's 2 per the clue book. I think that'll be fine. Having obsidian there. Yeah, it's gonna be great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'll have to decide which one of you two earned it. I'll figure it out. Probably do a bunch of inventory sorting. That's the 40,000 hit point full of fire damage BARKMAN. Without leaping away from him and without doing time distortion. But we did do 3 hits of mass distortion. 2 million gold pieces. Yup. Yup. Give me a light. I can find my way. Especially with all this mapping I've done to the other box. he says, fucking up the way to the other box. $25,000 gems. Yeah, 25,000 gems. For comparison, that's more gems than we earn total in all of Clouds and Castleview. Well, maybe that's not true. I don't know how many gems I've spent over the course of this playthrough thus far. Gold-wise, though, yeah. I dare say we're out of here. I just have enough spell points on you to throw down a town portal. And so I will. Take me to Castleview, please.
Gotta pass? Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Let's go on in and get some training. It was not here. Was it here? Sure was.
You wanna train?
I sure do.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Dick ends up getting 3 levels there. Nice. It's because he is somewhat of a lore master on dragons. Alright. The barbarians are level 25, so is the archer. Our paladins are level 24, and Tiny Shop is level 27. The paladins and the archer both have a natural spell point cap over 200 now. That's good. And hit point wise, we're looking pretty damn sturdy. Pretty good, one could say. Plenty of gold left in the tank. Oodles of gems. Time-wise, it is the 20th of the year 612. We are age 20, though some have advanced in age. Stat-wise, we're looking pretty damn strong. We pulled out 3 pieces of obsidian. That obsidian dagger is going to be getting equipped by someone because it's made out of fucking obsidian. It just will do that much damage. I don't we even show that off here. We'll save the game. Yep. I can remember where the hell the weapon shop is. That's the Tavern, Grimith. There we go.
See anything you like?
Yeah. I want you to identify something for me, please. You have it. 52 to 54 points of damage with a 10-hit modifier. Let's look at all of our other weapons, shall we? This ruby club we have equipped, 13 to 15 damage. This ruby hammer, 14 to 22 damage. This platinum cutlass undead eater, 12 to 18 damage. This gold broadsword, 11 to 20 damage. This ruby saber, 16 to 20 damage. And this gold grand axe, 11 to 26 damage. So yeah, like, oh no, it's a dagger. What a tiny baby weapon that is. Well, just about everyone can equip this damn thing. Or squint at the classes. What is being left off there? Knights, paladins, archers, no clerics. Okay. Yeah. No clerics can wield a dagger. That's due to an old Dungeon Dragons type mindset where they're not allowed to use edged weapons. Never mind that they can wield flails. They're pointy. It's different. Never mind that a dagger is pointy. Don't worry about it. Yeah. 52 to 54 points of damage with a 10-hit modifier. That likely is going on one of the barbarians. Just because they get the most attacks, they're the ones who can leverage that the most. This would give me an opportunity to put a shield on Pork and Beans now. Let's think about it. Necrolotu is the strongest. We could hand off that ruby saber to someone. Let me do some damage evaluation here. 11 to 26 on that. 16 to 20 on that. Yeah. We've certainly, were due for some weapon upgrades. We've had some very potent ranged weapons. but steel longbow, not so much. The emerald longbow here, this platinum sling does okay. The obsidian shortbow golem smasher does plenty, especially against golems, good heavens. And it's obsidian crossbow, of course. We lay down plenty of range damage, so, you know, leaping and kiting BARKMAN would not have been wretched. Would have stopped him from attacking us, too. Because he has to get in melee to lay down that group fire assault. That will do it for this episode.
Soon.
That was the Temple of Bark. Thoughts, feelings, rude comments, slanderous statements. Whew, that video length. Yeah, that fight with BARKMAN went on a bit. That's okay. It got done. And next time, probably dip into Edlinger's Tower, hand him some energy discs, and head up onto the Sky Road, where the Western Tower cannot be gotten in through the front door. We gotta go from the top to grab something, and then we can head back down and go through the ground door. But that's for another session. Later.